While there are many commonly recommended strategies to maximize your time, we have focused on some lesser-known strategies that offer the greatest benefit to startup founders and early employees. The first one we're going to talk about is to work on the right problems. There are a million time management blogs that detail the benefits of setting goals, and for a good reason. Entrepreneurs may want to consider using frameworks like Lean Startup to ensure they're maximizing their time. Another thing to do is to always say no. Research studies have shown that people will say yes to a request simply because saying no makes them uncomfortable. When the average office worker receiving more than 120 emails a day, the cost of saying yes can be extremely high for almost everyone, but the cost is even greater for startups. Successful entrepreneurs realize the importance of ignoring distractions to their goals and saying no to almost everything that comes across their desk, but the principle of saying no extends far beyond turning down emails and meetings. Another one is to delegate early and often. Most startups begin as small 1 or 2 person teams where everyone works long hours, which leads to what's known as the self-enhancement bias. The more self-involved you are in a product's development, the more highly you evaluate it. It becomes difficult to delegate responsibilities when you feel that others care less than you do about the product. Recruiting the right people helps, but it can still be very difficult to let go of control, even for small things. The best way to begin delegating is to select small things that have a minimum self-enhancement bias. Next up, try to avoid interruptions at all costs. It's no secret that meetings are a colossal waste of time, especially for early-stage startups. Atlassian found that the average employee attended over 60 meetings per month, which took up over 30 hours of productive time. These meetings can also be very draining from an executive resources standpoint. Startups should focus on short, frequent, and informal stand-up meetings rather than long and formal meetings in order to keep up to speed with the project. Next up, box your time. There are many different techniques for time boxing, but the Pomodoro technique is one of the most effective and time-tested. The technique consists of a 25-minute work interval separated by short 5-minute breaks, which is then repeated throughout the day with a longer break for lunch. There are many apps or physical desk instruments, such as hourglasses or timers, that can help with the implementation of the technique. These strategies help you avoid cognitive switching costs and ultimately increase your work efficiency. Be sure to learn more about startups and funding when you check out the latest Snack videos.